It's technology screens, hunting for my stand, which I thought I had with me when I went downstairs, but apparently I didn't. I'm gonna track down my stand, see where it's at. Oh, over here in the corner. Up here for a minute. Here we go. Let's see. Cancel that out. We need that no more. So I already have somebody that I'm working with on this project, and a fellow in the church, which is fantastic, that is going to work with me on getting this product to the churches. And something I wanted to work with for a while, I wanted to work with a product developing technology for the churches. I said before, when I the churches have a lot of white projection screens that are faded and washed out. And like I said, from talking with him, that, you know, there's a problem with sometimes companies will give them a product that, knowing it's not going to work the way it should, they pretty much, sometimes some companies will just sell people just about anything. But in this case, I'm making a high performance technology that will help them be able to produce a better image, better picture quality, you know, better gain, all that other good stuff. And that way they don't have to pay a ton of money for a product that is just going to be a white screen at the end of the day, because that's what I see in a lot of the churches. I see a lot of white screens in there. And if they want to upgrade to more advanced technology, it's going to cost them thousands and thousands of dollars, and it will. But this, with the technology I'm developing right now, will allow them to be able to have that high performance screen without, you know, costing an arm and a leg. And this is a field that I wanted to get into to begin with. And I talked to a couple, interesting thing about it is that I had a couple orders that I've had come through my accounts were all church orders. So I was thinking, you know what? I need to find somebody that can work with me with this, and we could work on this together on getting the churches better performance screens. So we're going to try out the first test formula here. This is the technology we have under the other tech. We don't need this anymore because I have 155 inch of this painted directly to my wall upstairs. Did I go all the way upstairs to get the stand, to literally leave the stand upstairs, which I think I just did? I'm going to set you guys right there. I literally did all this to go upstairs and leave the stand upstairs that I want to go get. All right, let me go back upstairs and grab the stand. Forgot to get the very thing that I went upstairs to go get. Now, as I said before, with the advancement technology we're developing, we want to get it down to where we're not going to have a lot of screen paints all over the website. We wanted to get it down to a point where, you know, one screen paint can do the job of two. So the screen paint that we have, which is our dark advanced ambient light rejection gamer cinema, actually can do the job of the dark slate and can do the job of the gaming Phoenix at the same time. So that eliminates those two right there off the website. I'm trying to figure out exactly where my buttons are at here we go. All right. Let me bring my volume up. There's my buttons. Couldn't figure my buttons right on here. Right, there we go. So this is going to be our first demonstration we're going to be doing on this product. Just a little bit more. And there we go. That's better. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. That'll definitely work right there. All right, perfect. Now, one thing I am going to change about this, I want it a little bit darker, which I can always go in and change, which I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So it's going to be altered again tomorrow. But I want to see what we got now. I gotta remind myself when I do this, don't put that much down, because stuff that is really good coverage. Clean a little better there. There we go. I may not have to darken it. Coverage. Nice coverage. I think that coverage is really good. You put a lot down to do that. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. And it went on smooth. Okay, I like that. That's good. That's smooth. That went on super smooth. Man, that went on like glass. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's a good start right there. Real good start. That's all it took. It took that little bit of paint to cover that surface. That's it. That's what we're working on. More coverage. Less paint. Thank you, Lord. That went on real nice. That's done. Start over quick. stuck in here. You're going to be stuck in here. You're going to be out there running in the grass somewhere. Let's get you outside. Harvard, I don't want you in here. You want to be outside? And no, that screen's not gray. We do things a little bit differently over here. It's not a gray screen. It's something a little bit interesting. So we'll see how it reacts with the shifter. We're going to add into it, add into it. Let's see how it reacts. So like I said, that we're working on developing less screen paint, which instead of having all these different versions of screen paint, which is a nightmare, we're going to bring it down where we can bring it down to have only 3 containers that will do the job of all of them. Already, the technology we developed, which is 155 we have upstairs, which is that dark ambient light rejection. The Gamer Cinema can already complete the job of a dark slate because it's a dark gray technology, and also too, it can also complete the task of the Gamer Phoenix, which means that obsoletes 2 products with just 1. Because like I said, at the end of the day, when I got contracts and orders to fill, I don't feel like doing 80 or 90 or 100 gallons of 20 different paints or 5 different paints we have. If we can get it down to a few of them can actually knock out, we can do 3 paints or 2 paints, that makes my job a whole lot easier. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of jobs coming up pretty soon where I'm going to have to be doing some jobs. Actually, I'm going to be designing paint for a couple of restaurants and stuff like that. So like I said, keep the job simple and keep it easy. That's the whole purpose. Now, like I said, I wanted to get, when I got into screen paints, I've always talked about wanting to work with churches and whenever design a dedicated screen paint. And with just a lot of the person I'm talking to right now, I'm working with somebody with this. So I'm not doing this by myself. I have somebody that's actually in the church. I think he's a bishop or he's working in the church. And one of the things he explained to me that, yeah, a lot of these companies will sell churches white screens and stuff like that, knowing they're not going to be able to pick up. The screens are not going to be able to pick up all that well. And they figure their churches, they got a lot of money, you know what I mean? And like I said, yeah, people get greedy. So You know, instead of them spending thousands and thousands of dollars for expensive projectors and thousands of dollars for projector screens, we can develop technology that just as advanced as their technology or better, and that will cost them less money. So that's what I'm working on today. All right, so let me see. We got everything juiced up. We got power over here. No power. I'm gonna need that to get started. Let me see. Where's my cord? Are we juiced? We still got power yet? Oh, not even turned on. That worked. All right, let me see. Go from here. Let's see what we got. Where's the remote control today? Any remote control? Oh, we got remote controls right here. Oh, man. Okay, cool. Let me see. I want to be able to bring it up a little bit. Lens shift. Okay, going to go over here. Nice better. There we go. It's not, a fan's not required. What we have in this technology now, a fan's not required. It'll dry on its own by itself. And the screen is soaking wet, as you can see. But it'll dry on its own. All right, let's go put it to expand the zoom. And let's bring it down on the shift. Shift it down, line shift it down. A little bit over. All right. All right, that's cool. Okay, that's all clear. I don't want anything on here that's going to basically, let's see, let's keep this clean. All right, let's see. Vegetables and fruit, that's perfect. I don't want anything racy or anything running across the screen. This is for something very special. One of the things that may change in it, one thing that may change, I may darken it a little bit more. Other than that, testing the bright levels out, but we're going to darken it a little bit, just a little bit. Projector. That's what we're using, no 1080p. Put volume in here. Volume is a little too loud. What the heck did I hit? Oh, commercial popped up.
We're Steve Baker.
Even get me into the whatchamacallit automatically just knocked me out that quick. We're gonna have to wait. The white levels are insanely high. Yeah, we're gonna have to basically add a little bit more contrast to that. Just a little bit. What is the screen's generating a lot of light? Let me see. What is my... No, I'm better off in there. I don't have to use that much power to run it. Wow. I know some people are sitting there like thinking like, oh yeah, his brightness has got to be all the way up. I forgot the projector is still sitting at factory settings. That's my projector settings right there. My projector, the entire time I was doing the videos on this projector, I forgot this thing sits in factory settings. So my projector right now is in all zero. That's my brightness. Everything is in zero. I never got a chance to set this projector up. That's good to know. I was thinking about maybe I need to dim it because the screen's really, really bright. It's picking up a lot of light. It's very bright. It's not washed out. It's just reflecting a lot of bright light. And I'm thinking like maybe my projector is too bright. And I go to dim it to take it down, and that projector is at zero. Or maybe it's because the screen's so wet. That could be it too. It was in zero the entire time. Yeah, I forgot. It was in zero. Over to
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something you're missing. The ceramides in CeraVe. They help.
Ooh, okay. No, it wasn't. It's the screen's wet. That's all. Colors are gorgeous. I still want to make it a little bit darker, just a little bit. I can see it's plenty bright. Let me plug my phone back in for it dies on me. Yep, still wet right there. So by tomorrow we'll repaint it again. It's the first test run. Tomorrow we'll darken it. We're going to darken it just a little bit so its contrast levels can pick up heavier. And then it should be completed. That's all that has to be done to it. The white levels are actually perfect. All we have to do is just darken it just a little bit more, and that's it. Not too much, but just enough. Gotta get the color to pop a little bit higher. I'm sitting here waiting for the driver to get here so I can replace my lamp from my projector, which is sitting there on the table, dismantled, so I can replace my lamp. And I know when I get people saying, but I thought you said this screen's not gray. Trust me, not gray. It's the fact that the technology is in it. It's not even that dull gray paint. It's silver, but it's not gray. And it's not silver either. We like to add that real strange signature color to the technology so it's off. So people can't figure out exactly how it's designed because it's a weird strange blend to it. Yeah, this one has it. It has it. Actually, I want to do this one right here. I like this one right here. Let's see. Last one. Put this one quick. Right to where the projector is sitting. There we go. Yeah, it's perfect. It just needs one thing to trigger it, and that'll be done by tomorrow. It'll be finalized tomorrow. I know exactly what I got to add to it to trigger it. Didn't have it downstairs. I thought maybe we can do without it, but no, we need it. Definitely need it. So tomorrow this will be finished. We're gonna repaint the screen again, and it'll be done. Just missing one ingredient. That's all we need. Oh, wait for the remote control the whole entire time. I don't need it. We're on a fire stick today. Ooh, man, white levels on this are going to be crazy. Okay. Check this out, and then something else real quick. That's how deep the blues come up. Every time I see sharks, I was it Saving Nemo or Finding Nemo? The shark goes, "My name is Bruce." Whoa, whoa, whoa. Reminds me of that part. Every time I see sharks, Bruce. Yes. Once we add that one final touch in it, this is going to be magnificent. It's missing one thing, that's all. One of the more. Let's see. Yeah, that's why we got to add a tone in it. Something, like I said, we added one ingredient to adjust it because the screen is generating a lot of white light. So we got to be able to wait. There's something we add into it to control it. Can't tell you what that is. It allows us to be able to control that light and be able to maintain it. We'll have this finalized by tomorrow. We had a black, no, Phantom did that. Phantom's literally white light was coming off a Phantom was literally so high, that's a black screen, was producing so much of a heavy white light that we had to add something into it to adjust it to tone it down. And that was a black screen that was pulling off that high white level. That's why we start off with the 4,000, 5,000, because this is what churches are going to be using at 4,000, 5,000 lumens. Now, there's an easy pickup at 1,000 lumens, no problem. But at a 4,000, 5,000 lumen projector, which, like I said, most churches are going to be using venue projectors, we need to get that screen's going to hotspot. So that's the first thing we start off with. So seeing that with the white levels coming up that high, there's a way to adjust it to get it to actually be to pull off the white levels and still maintain that that brightness without basically killing it. But you'll see the new results tomorrow. This is just a first test run. Other than that, once we drop that stuff into it, that's it. Let's go to, I think we're done here. I'm not going to do too much from here. Veggies and fruits. Beautiful country scenery, 4K.
Getting them from YouTube.
If you want to set the rhythm for a great day, Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond and get the Cheerios topped with oatmeal or two-sliced almonds. They're delicious hearty crunch the whole family will love. New Cheerios Oat Crunch Almond, also available in cinnamon and oat and honey.
Welcome to Allstate, where you can pay a little less and enjoy the ride a little more. Click for a new lower rate today. in good hands with Allstate.
Oh, that'd be a nice place to live. Right there. No neighbors. I'll take that. I remember the last time I watched TV on this screen here. I don't know if my park's going to be here today or not. Looks like I'm going to be in here today instead of in there. Because my projector, like I said, is down for maintenance. And I'm not going to be using my 26-inch, but I'm going to use the screen here. Yeah, they don't have my part. If my part's not here today, I'm gonna watch my screen in here. That's a good thing about having multiple screens to your house. And that if one of the projectors go down, you just go pop up at another one. I'm gonna run this one real quick, and then I'm done. Let me get a look at this and see how this thing's picking up. So yeah, it's just one ingredient missing to get it to basically do what I need to do, and that'll tone it just perfectly. Your package is late, but it's still on its way. Okay, I'm very happy with it. I just have to basically just drop in one ingredients into it, and that's it. It's done. So I'll wash my rollers out for tomorrow so we can actually get ready to set up to paint the screen again. And we're done here. Alrighty. So I'm going to take that container, drop it into the vat downstairs. When the new stuff gets here, we'll drop it in there. We're done. This is what we're doing today right now. Getting the rest of the orders finished up. This is the rest of the ones, the last ones in. And this is what I'm working on right now. My Chrissy projector. There's my lamp right there. You have to literally take it apart. The venue projectors are a little bit more interesting when you go to take these things apart. There's actually parts on top of the housing that you have to disconnect in order to get to the lamp itself. So you have to take some stuff apart to get to it. But this will be finished. Once my lamp gets in here, I can hook this up. But if it doesn't get today and it's delayed for tomorrow, well, I just got to set the other projection screen up, which I'm about to do right now. I'll just watch a movie in there. I haven't used this screen in a while. I haven't watched anything on the screen in a while. Let me see where the remote control is at. Overhead lights on. Cat's going like, we're in here tonight? Yep, we're on this screen tonight. Because I don't think my lamp's going to be here in time. It's getting kind of late. I don't think they're going to have my lamp on time, so I guess I'll be watching TV on this screen tonight. Yeah, I can see Cat bumped the living daylights at my projector again. As always. Let's see, let me check the rug real quick. Is the rug straight? Nope. Let me see what's in here jumping off the rug. Ah, joys of having a cat. Daylights at my projector. Here we go. Alright, whatever. My fire stick decides it wants to have an attitude today. It's not working. Let's disconnect and put you back in. See what's going on with you. An attitude today. You're right about here. Alright, so we're done with the screen. I'm just basically going to have to tomorrow go in and once that other formula gets here, because you had it downstairs, we don't need more of it. And I'm thinking like, okay, we don't need it with the screen. We do need it with the screen. We literally need it with the screen. So we're going to have to drop it in tomorrow and I should finalize it and fix it. I don't know why she wasn't responding to any remote controls. Response to him now. Yeah, I knew when the remote controls had to be working. Why are you not responding to remote controls? Disconnect this machine. acoustic screens, 148 inch. That's my Sony down there at $500. I got paid $500 for that projector, something like that. All right, we're done with that one over there. I'm going to be watching my TV shows in here because I don't think my part's going to be here today. I honestly don't think it's going to be here today. And I'm hoping that the driver doesn't decide to throw it up on the porch like he did the last one. Almost broke. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be at today. That's the plus side of having multiple screens in your house. If one of your projectors shut down on you, you got to do a repair job on it. Well, you got a bunch of them sitting around the house you can use. Tired. I was supposed to be outside doing a demonstration on the inflatable. I am too tired for that today. So I'm just going to be in here watching whatever. I'll do it tomorrow. Where is the remote control for this thing? If anything's lost. Relaxing, rushing water. Is that cool or what? Yeah, I'm going to be in here today. I get a chance to watch the ceiling and just sit down and relax. Turn my ceiling into water. Ah, man, I tell you. Well, of course, before I sign out of here real quick and sit here and relax in my little section over here, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for the amazing technology which He blesses us to be able to have. Tomorrow morning, it'll be finalized. We'll get a chance to get it tested and get it set up. So I already am blessed to have somebody that's in the church that's going to help me be able to get this into the network for churches, so we can get them better screens, better technology, not it costing them an arm and a leg. All right, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Gotta go, and God bless.